Now it's on. I think. Is it on?
Yes. Oh.
Yay!
Maybe you did fuck it up when you pressed it.
You want to start over?
No, it's just we'll fix in post. We'll fix in post. So, hey, what's your name?
I think they heard that.
I don't know what it
I
does.
think it was more of the walk. Challenge.
Yeah, walk your walk.
Walk my walk. Out of the darkness walk. Lame. So it's a walk every year. All the money we raise goes directly to the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. This year we raised $24,744 as of today.
Louder claps.
Yay! I am a co-chair. My other co-chair is Selma, day ones, but she will be continuing the walk after I leave, and that's through the Chandler Center. We've been doing it for 9 years. We walk in honor of a SNU alumni who passed away by suicide. And the Chandler Center organizes all of the community service and civic engagement on campus. So we do a lot of work in the Manchester community and surrounding areas. We're with a bunch of different nonprofits at any time in the week. It's great.
What inspired you to work at the Chandler Center?
I've done community service my whole life. It's just part of how I grew up. My dad's a pastor, so we grew up in the church, and as part of a church, or what churches should do, is community service and serving their community. And so we did a lot of that growing up, and then I saw the listing for the Chandler Center and what they do, and I felt like a natural fit.
I volunteered for the Amico program
Mhm.
last semester, and it was an amazing experience
Yeah.
having to help the kids, being around such a different community. And
Mm.
what do you think if you could you probably do have a lot of best experiences, but if you could have a number one, or like any of your favorites, which would it
I
be?
love Amico. I've been there before. I was there for a semester. It was super fun. I would have to say though, we work a lot with kids, but my soft spot is really for Bowman Place. So I go to an assisted living and memory care facility. Last semester I was going 3 times a week. This semester I only go once a week, and I go to ladies' hour, which is basically a bunch of old ladies sit down and drink champagne and yap, and it's great. Um, but the memory care unit is also good, um, and they're just fun. Like they enjoy having young people like talk to them. A lot of their families either are far away, so they don't visit, or some of them just don't visit. Um, they go to this memory care assisted living unit and they get forgotten about. So it's nice to have. I've been to a few retirement homes or like nursing homes, and this one actually has really, really strong um, programs and uh, like activities. They do them on the hour for memory care, so it's good. I love old people.
Yeah. What's your favorite color?
My favorite color, forest green. That's actually why I have green in my wedding band, is because Sam was like, "Oh, that's your favorite color. I wanted to get you an engagement ring in that color, but I couldn't find one, so we'll make sure it's in your wedding
That's really cute.
band."
Do you like?
Like what?
You were asking a question
Excuse me.
to me.
Do I like
What
what?
question, man? You can tell me in my ear. This is gonna- So we know, as you told us, you got married very
Mhm.
recently. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's crazy. Uh,
Oh,
so
yeah, it was almost a year ago. Yeah, we're celebrating a
the
year in
guy,
July.
Sam,
Yeah.
you like him?
No. No, he's the best. I love him. He's great. He makes me laugh, and he's good. He's respectful, and he's kind, and he puts up with my crap. So checks all the
Yeah.
boxes, and he's a blue collar man, so he pays my rent.
Oh yeah. What's So you're creative writing,
Hmm.
right? And you're writing a book.
Yes.
You told me before that you have 70,000 words already.
Actually, yeah. So as of last week, I have 74,690.
Okay.
Mm.
What can you tell me about this book? Us, the viewers.
Us, the viewers.
Yeah.
Um. So if you want to buy it, I'm trying to sell it. Like,
Wait, really?
yeah, I'm. As soon as I finish it, I'm gonna do some editing and I'm gonna put it out on submission. So the way the editing process works is I get an agent, and the agent would read the book and be like, okay, I believe in this. I'm going to send this out to a round of editors I know, and then the editors will read it or throw it away, um, decide if they like it, and then they bid for it. Um, so then it becomes, if only one person wants it, then that's that. But it's kind of like it's kind of like The Voice, where like a bunch of people hear it, and then they're all like, yeah, I want you. Excuse me. Yeah, and then it goes out for submission. Then I get to pick like which publisher I want to go with, based on like money or values or who's gonna like change it the most, who gives me the best contract. Um, but the book is essentially it's a sci-fi slash literary fiction. I don't expect you to know what that means, but essentially it means character driven. And it's about a young woman named Miriam. She's in a post-apocalyptic post-apocalyptic society where you can cut off parts of yourself and sell them and get mechanical replacements. And the book opens and she finds out she's pregnant. And so the rest of the book is basically just her journey of trying to raise her daughter and provide for her, while she's losing more and more parts of herself.
And what inspired you to make this?
That's a really interesting question because I have no idea. The night before I moved into college for the first time, like my freshman year, I couldn't sleep. And this idea popped into my head, and it was the first amputation scene where she's losing her finger. And I was like, that's interesting. And it was like 10 or 11 o'clock. And I was like, it was going to be an early morning. And so I was kind of like grouchy about it. So I just sat there and wrestled with it for probably a good 40 minutes. And then I was like, okay, fine. I can't go to sleep. I'll just write. So I woke up, I went to my desk, and I started writing. I got about like a page handwritten, maybe two, and then um, yeah, it just kind of sprung from there, and now it's blown up into over 300 pages. Whack.
So when do you see like you finishing this book? Cause
Hopefully, the goal was by graduation.
so soon.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, it's like the next 3 weeks. It's only like my goal is 80,000 words, so it's only like 6,000 words more, which is only like three more chapters.
Um, when you were writing this, like obviously you didn't have like the full story
Hmm.
penned out, whatever. I'm assuming. But so this 80,000 word, like, is this like you just want the book to be 80,000, or like you think 80,000 is where the story will end?
Yeah,
How does that work?
it's a little bit of like 80,000 is like a good amount to send out or to like start with, because then from there you can either cut or add.
Mhm.
Like a lot of the books on the market now are from like 70 to like 120,000. And so like 80,000 is good. So if I need to cut stuff, I can. If I need to add stuff, I can. And also, it's really strange that you say that because like I didn't really know how the book would end up. I honestly, when I write, I don't feel like it's always me. It's kind of like just this. I am the conduit through which the story comes out, and
Yeah.
so it's like yeah, 80,000 is feeling like a pretty natural close. And it's going to be obviously somewhere in the ballpark. It's not going to be like 80,000 exact. I'm not that psychotic, but yeah.
Um. So obviously writing. Are there any other like creative mediums that you like to like put your words and your thoughts out into?
Um, yeah, I mean, like, I love music. Um, I think music is a very creative medium. I wish I'd stuck with the instrument I played, but I like to sing. I don't sound like it now because I have a cold, but I do like to sing. And not publicly, but I like to dance. And I think that you know there's different ways to be creative. Um, I wish I was good at art, but yeah,
Mhm. What?
pondering.
Pondering. So you can't think. You're doing really well actually at thinking. What I'm thinking about is you say you like singing.
Yeah.
You know, as the Snow community knows, the Last Chapter Pub hosts karaoke nights.
Love karaoke.
If you could make your own set list of karaoke songs, you could pick out however many.
Oh.
You could have it. You could have one, or you could have five. We're gonna limit it at five because
Okay.
it's a lot of songs.
Like songs I would sing, or
Songs that you
okay,
would sing,
okay. Oh,
You know what you
like I can sing.
like a set list for everybody. Like this is
This is like
Grace's night.
okay, okay, okay. My go-to karaoke song is "Man Eater" by Hall and Oates.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't like I. It's this one that sits in my range. Um, Another one. This is a controversial take. I just can't wait to be king from The Lion King. Theater kid is a controversial take. What?
So it's a Tyler Simpson song.
Oh no.
Exactly.
Oh no no
It's
no
not
no
nice
no.
now.
Um, let's see. I mean, I think those are like my go-to like karaoke songs. Mm, for like oofs, I like I don't know. I think that that's it. Like those are my go-to. I'm like blanking. Are you gonna say "Call Me Maybe"? Yeah.
That, but also I remember you made me sing "Before He Cheats." It was me and I think
Oh,
someone
Carrie
else,
Underwood. Yeah, yeah,
and I
that
had
one's
never
pretty
knew
good.
that song before that.
Really?
Yeah, and I've heard it so
Okay.
many times at karaoke
Oh
nights.
no, it's a great song to blast. I wouldn't say I can always hit it on key. Depends on the night, but yeah, that one's really fun. Um yeah. Yeah.
There, I don't have any
What's your
songs.
go-to karaoke lineup? You don't really
Um,
get up there for karaoke much, do you?
no, I don't like diamonds. I don't like singing diamonds. I don't have.
Anything by Rihanna.
Yeah, you know, I'm just known as the Rihanna of Snow. That's my name. No, I don't got any songs. It was a
Um,
hard question. If you were, I was preparing in case you were gonna ask it back, but I don't got anything. You ready? You had your snack. Oh my God, you gotta do that too.
It's okay. We'll just show up halfway through. There's a background that we forgot to add. We as in me.
oh no.
It's in here now.
That's okay.
What's your Mount Rushmore of animals?
What? Mount Rushmore is four, right?
Yeah,
Like my favorite or like top tier animals.
your favorite. Yeah.
Let's see. There's like
Yeah.
okay. I got like rhino.
Ooh.
Okay. I don't think I've heard that
No,
yet.
no.
Chubby unicorns, yeah. I love sea otter.
Mm. Yeah.
No.
I got a good reason though. I can back it up.
What's the reason?
When I got my wisdom teeth pulled, I texted Sam. Oh, I was still on anesthesia. I texted Sam a picture of two sea otters cuddling, and I was like, "Babe, this is so us." And that's how I knew I was still like totally zoinked. And then, like months later, we went to Dave and Buster's, and we have like matching sea otters now.
That's so cute.
Yeah. Um. Oh shoot, four. Okay. Uh, I would say moose.
Okay.
I definitely heard moose before because I did the same
Just, I grew up in a place with moose, so
Yeah.
yeah.
As pets?
Yeah, definitely. No, as like
Lord.
the most dangerous animal to hit on the road.
Yeah.
They're huge. Yeah, they're huge. They can like walk into the ocean and just
I
like
mean, I can't
they
even
walk
do it.
along the bottom of the ocean and hunt sometimes. I'm not even playing with you. I
She's kidding right now.
Roller
What
clip,
are you
roller
talking
clip.
about?
cut the cam. And then I'm finished strong. I'm gonna go with frog.
Okay. Mm. Now, I know you didn't say it on your Mount Rushmore guess, but you do have two cats, correct?
Yes.
Yes. How are they? Are they cool? Are they bad? Are they
Brats. Oh, I
brats?
love my cats. So we've got Rosie. She is her dad's a tabby, so she looks like a tabby, but she's Siamese, so she's loud and very talkative, and very silky, and she's more well behaved than the other one. Her name is Ferrari. We pulled her out of a wood pile. She's a tuxedo cat. Excuse me, tuxedo
The
cat.
sticks.
Yeah, we pulled her out of a wood pile, someone's barn.
Was it this person's cat?
Yeah, she was like, oh, I had kittens. Like, you want to come grab one? Just yoink.
Okay.
She was filthy. She acts like a barn animal, but yeah, she's really sweet though. She's like cuddly, but then she like knocks stuff over.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Did you get another cat?
Probably not. I like my cats, and the space we're in right now is too small for it. But if I was gonna get another animal, it would be a
What dog?
dog. I personally, I really like mutts because my family has mutts. But like dream dog, no consequences, a Newfoundland.
A what?
A Newfoundland. They're like small bears.
Sounds like a country.
They're no, they're
Luxembourg,
like hang on,
Newfoundland.
Newfoundland.
Dude, you didn't even get the video.
Dude, what are you
Newfoundland
talking
dog.
about?
Where
That's
is
a
it?
moose.
There's no
This
moose.
is this
Oh,
is
okay.
a Newfoundland dog.
Well, you can't see the moose because it's underwater.
Oh.
Yeah,
That looks like
they're gentle giants, but they like shed a lot and they also drool a lot, and their poop is like massive because they're huge. So
That's awesome.
yeah, they're really cute though. Yeah.
Speaking of poop, can you do a sibling tier list?
Sibling tier list is crazy. I'm not. Can I just give you their names?
You can.
So like my siblings?
Not ours.
Well, I don't know your siblings very well. I mean, your
I don't-
sister's pretty, but
Thanks.
yeah.
Yes. Who's the worst one?
I'm not answering that. I love all
They
of
won't
my
watch it. It's
siblings
okay. They won't watch
equally. I'm still not answering
Well, no,
that.
because she's put it in the air.
Yeah,
That's
Okay.
a bad question.
that's a terrible
We
question.
should keep it for the bad.
Oh yeah, I have a good relationship with my family. Disclaimer: like my dad and I are chill. My parents are still together. Like
That's gonna be like a trigger warning for people that watch this.
trigger warning: my parents are still together and they actually love each other. My family is good.
What question is this, man?
What?
I can name my siblings, but I'm not gonna
Wait, do you
do
want to
like
ask that
a
one?
tier list.
Okay, yeah. What?
What?
These questions suck. So what? Who was your biggest hero growing up?
My biggest hero growing
Mhm.
up? Like,
Not like most.
You know, like yeah,
like, oh, like an
like
actual person in my life? Like who
yeah,
I
yeah,
looked up
yeah,
to?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Honestly, could be like a fictional character. Up to viewer discretion.
Jesus? I'm
Did you wait? I just said fictional.
no, not fictional. No, no, like Jesus isn't fictional,
Okay.
but like yeah, like I didn't have many mentor figures until I got to college, really.
Maybe
Um, no. Um,
You set us up for that one,
that's crazy.
man.
Uh,
We'd be awful mentors.
more like a salvage situation, my friend.
Yeah, no, keep going, man. Let me just look at my phone and watch the moose eat underwater.
What? Okay. What song would you want to die to?
What song would I want to like if I got into a car accident? What song would I want playing?
Yeah, or like this song that plays when you're walking up to heaven. I would assume.
That's so two different.
Those are like two different vibes. So
Oh.
like I'll give two answers.
Okay.
Hmm.
I don't know.
No, I'm thinking. If a song is playing when I'm walking up to heaven, it better be like blaring horns, like trumpets and like
Like an orchestral.
Yeah, I wouldn't want
yeah,
hell
like no. I know where I'm going. But like yeah, like cool, like gospel choir, like
Yeah.
yeah,
like the Let It Shine sound.
no, like I'm talking like gospel choir. Like you ever seen the Jonah Veggie Tales?
I see the
It's
feeling.
like
No, I haven't.
so there's a gospel choir. Okay, we're showing you this after, but there's like a gospel choir while he's like in the belly of the whale. This is not actually biblically accurate, but like
They're
that's
veggies.
probably the song. If it was like a song of like play, can I do like comedically? Like it would be
You can do
funny.
whatever you want. These
Um,
questions have no rules.
like bye bye bye.
Okay. At what point in the song, like, because you're singing along, obviously, like you're in the car, you're singing along. At what point do you crash? What point do you stop singing?
I don't wanna be a fool. Like when it slows down and then like it crash and then it goes. So I'm leaving you, and then like I roll,
Yeah.
and then it like all like the music comes in. It's like overlapped with like the. It's like the end of the song when it's like overlapped with like the bridge and the
Yeah.
chorus. Justin Timberlake's going on.
That's a valid answer.
Yeah,
I've never thought that question.
cinematic.
Speaking of Justin Timberlake,
No,
what do you think about Trolls, the movie?
actually, underrated pick. Low key.
Low.
Low
What?
key.
What do you mean underrated when it comes to like bad movies or like good movies?
I mean, like, it wasn't. Okay, disclaimer. I'm easily entertained. Like,
Oh.
I actually don't. Like, outside of the MCU, I didn't see any problem. Like, if you take it outside of the MCU, I didn't see any problem with Morbius.
No, wait. Oh,
Or
alright.
was it's MCU or DCU?
No, it's
It's MCU.
it's MCU,
But,
but
like,
I've
I
never seen
don't know.
Morbius.
Trolls wasn't, like, bad. Like, for a kid's movie. It could have been worse. Could have been worse.
What's
Yeah.
worse?
A really bad kid movie. I don't know. I don't know.
50 Shades.
That's not a kids movie.
That's why it'd be
That's
really bad.
porn.
Whoa!
Whoa! That's the
Ew.
cameras.
Where's Belknap, man? Can't say that word.
I'm sorry. My fault. My fault.
My fault, gang.
This is a bad kids movie. I don't
Goals
like.
too.
Ooh, Mufasa.
Oh
The new one.
no, like the live action
Yeah,
Lion
live action
King.
Lion
Yeah.
King Mufasa.
Did you watch it?
And either
No,
of
it's
them.
so bad.
Oh.
I love Beyonce as much as the next person, but Can You Feel the Love Tonight did not need that many runs in it. What's another one I like? I don't know. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, live action.
Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah, it's not gonna be bad. I really hope it's gonna be good.
It looks like it's pretty much like 1-to-1, but
Yeah.
not fully.
No, yeah, it's like that's just like the good thing about it. Bad kids movies. I don't know. I know I've seen some. I just don't remember.
That's how bad they are.
Blocked it
Yeah.
out of my memory.
The Emoji Movie. Have you seen that?
Oh, yeah, that's a bad kids movie. Yeah, that's that's pretty terrible. That movie was wrong on so many levels. I don't know. You know what kids movie I love though? Wally.
Oh my god.
Reference the
Love
camera.
Wally. What
Camera reference.
reference?
Eva.
My favorite character is Mo. The one's like pouring contaminant. And you're just like, you know what's another good kids movie? What? No, not Minecraft. Another good kids movie is The Emperor's New Groove.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
we just
Yeah.
watched that like a few weeks
Yeah,
ago.
I can do the Yzma voice.
Yeah.
Really?
Love
You just
that.
watched it for the first
I
time?
think that was my first time too.
What? That's
Yeah.
crazy. Have you seen Kronk's New Groove?
No,
There's
that's
a
like the
second
sequel,
one.
right?
Yeah.
No.
It was for Noel's birthday.
That's whack. You watched that for Noel's birthday?
And Lilo and Stitch.
That's
And
a
then I think
Noel
the third
move.
movie. Oh, Meet the Robinsons.
Oh, that's a good one
I haven't
too.
seen Meet the Robinsons. Well, I've seen it before, but I didn't see
Yeah,
it.
that's a good one.
Yeah.
Wait. Speaking of good movies now,
All right.
have you ever used a letterbox?
No, I haven't.
Well,
I use Redbox. Letterbox.
Letterbox is this isn't a sponsored thing, but we love using Letterbox for
Wait,
movie
is it like
reviews.
Goodreads but for movies?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they have a feature where you have your top 4 movies of like top 4 favorite movies. There's no
Mhm.
like category, there's no criteria. It's just your top 4 favorite movies.
Okay.
What would you put on there to
Top
display?
4. Okay. Top
Dude,
4.
I love movies though. I love hearing people's
No,
movies.
no, it's good. It's
'Cause
good.
you could judge them.
So like top 4. I'm gonna do like a cross time of movies that I've just loved. I would say first pick is John Carter of Mars.
Oh, I think
It's a good
you
movie.
texted me to
I
watch that when I was
did.
asking
It's a
people. I still have
great
not watched it yet.
movie. So it actually got really, really
John
bad
Carter of
ratings
Mars.
on Rotten
I think
Tomatoes.
just John
And I will
Carter.
push back against that because for the time the CGI was fantastic, the acting was pretty good, and the story was good. And it was actually the movie that got me into sci-fi writing.
Was this the movie that had like a huge budget then like just did not make
Yeah,
anything?
it made terrible at the box office.
2012?
Yeah. Yeah, it's wicked good.
What the fuck is that?
It's about a guy who like he was a soldier in the Civil War and then he accidentally gets transported to Mars and has to fight in a war in Mars.
Is his name John Carter?
Yeah, his name is
Okay,
John
that makes
Carter.
sense.
It opens with one of the sickest scenes. It is so good and there's so many good twists. What? Yeah. Yeah, he plays
Don't
the
spoil
an
in case we
alien.
watch it at some point this year.
No, it's wicked good. Tars Tarkus. Yeah. It's a great movie. So that's my topic. That dethroned National Treasure as my favorite.
Okay.
I
I
love
honestly
that
haven't watched the full movie. I've seen like on cable, but never the full thing.
Dude, you're like, what?
You don't know
It's
what
about
you're lying.
there's a map to a treasure on the back of the Declaration of Independence. It's
Is Nick Cage?
Nick
Dude,
Cage.
I've never seen it.
dude, you are
It's
lying.
so good.
I've seen the one with no, it's not the same, but it's the Journey to
Oh
That's a
yeah,
good
I've
movie.
seen that one
Both
too,
of those are good
but that's
movies.
like way different.
Yeah.
What
That
is it?
has a Josh
Number
from Matt.
3. I would say number 3. I do love Wally. I do love Wally, but I was gonna say number 3 is like Interstellar.
I haven't
Valid.
seen that.
Dude.
I thought you did recently.
And then
It's 2 hours plus.
Yeah,
It's
Interstellar's
really
pretty
good.
long, and then I was gonna say, oh, I was literally just talking to someone about it. I forgot the name. It's a complete mind screw. Um, Inception.
Mm. I saw that a few years ago, but I didn't like.
I love Matt
Maybe I was just like a
Damon.
really stupid child, but I didn't like fully get it and like it too
No,
much.
it's like
But I need
a
to rewatch it.
yeah, it's one of those movies that you have to like really pay attention to. But I love
Yeah.
Matt Damon as an actor. I think he's phenomenal. He's one of my favorite actors.
Mm. Mm. Speaking
Mm.
of favorite actors, what's one skill you'd love to learn in the future?
I wish I could play piano.
Justin can teach you. He knows how to play Runaway
That's
in La
whack.
La Land.
Oh, I haven't seen La La Land. That's on my list.
You haven't seen La La Land?
Every time I go to watch it, I remember that it's sad, and then I don't want to.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. That's Interstellar for me. I know what
That's
happens at the
real.
end. It's so
That's
That's
sad.
fair.
that's
That's
beautiful
fair.
boy for me.
Oh, I want to watch Beautiful Boy so bad. I want to watch Steve Carell cry.
Oh, have you ever seen uh Dan in Real Life, the Steve Carell movie?
Oh my God! Wait.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
where the like it's like the scene where the daughter's like, "You're a murdering love."
Dude,
That's a good
dude,
movie.
I watched that like before I went to play volleyball like this semester. It was so
It's a
awesome.
really good movie.
Steve Carell.
Steve Carell is a really good character in that movie. Yeah,
He needs to be in more serious.
yeah.
Because I also watched him in like a movie about the financial crisis.
Oh,
Like the big.
the Big Short.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That movie's awesome too, and he did really.
yeah.
It's like,
So Dan in Real Life is probably in some of my favorites. He plays like he's a widower and he has several daughters, and he meets this woman, and he talks to her for hours. He falls in love with her. He goes on a vacation with his family and finds out she's actually dating his brother. And it's like funny, but it's like also really serious and really sad. Not not really sad, but like
no,
it's
it
like
drains you.
sweet. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like um yeah. I don't know how to describe it. Yeah,
One
it's
of a kind.
yeah, it's really good.
I didn't even realize. Apparently, he's like a columnist in like a newspaper, and then that becomes like a storyline later in the movie. I didn't
Mm-hmm.
realize he was like a love advice guy in like the newspaper. I was like, dude, this guy's like genius at love, but he's struggling right now during this like weekend away.
That's really funny.
Good movie. You should watch.
It is. It should go
Good.
on my list. The list.
We should add to the list. Yeah, there's a lot. Um,
I don't know what to say now. Watch. Oh. Um. Hmm. Pondering.
Pondering.
Well, dude, I was just yapping a lot, and I wasn't thinking
Nice.
about
We
questions.
chilling. We chilling.
Give me that list.
do that one.
Your questions suck too. We like went back to movies after. All right. Well, you did grow up in like a very what's it called?
Rural
Sticks.
area. The
Sticks.
sticks. Yeah.
So you probably know a majority of people that like still live there. You know,
Mhm.
they're very like familiar faces.
Yeah.
Did you have a rival in elementary school?
Yeah.
All right. Here we go.
So, actually, I had one in first grade before he moved away. His name was Raj.
He ran.
He moved away. No, I don't know. It would be really funny if he did. I don't remember. He's Indian.
Okay.
Wait.
We know Raj.
And he is something.
Does he like to draw flowers?
What?
Like to draw flowers.
No, he's
He
really
would
good
like
at
draw me
volleyball.
flowers in class and then compete for the answer.
He plays.
What?
He plays
Yeah.
volleyball and Valorant.
What?
He plays volleyball and Valorant.
That's
Again.
crazy. I haven't known him since I was like 6. And then I don't know. There was one classmate I had. She was like, this is actually kind of a sweet story. She was like my rival. Her name was Camille. She's doing great now. I'm really happy for her. She goes to school in Canada. Um, she's Canadian citizenship, so she goes for free. But yeah, chew on that. Um, But she and I like competed a lot. We would get into a lot of arguments. Like we were in a group project once, and it was absolute hell. And then senior year, she like stopped being friends with the people she was friends with. And then she was like nice. Um, so yeah, and then we got along, and she was valedictorian, so
Yeah.
that's cool.
Do you have any theories on the world? Like any that you have made yourself?
Theories?
Yeah.
Like, are we talking about like conspiracy theories?
It could be conspiracy. It could be not
No,
conspiracy.
I want to know the craziest thing that you think
Is true?
is true.
Mhm. Like a taboo thing.
Like a taboo thing? No, but I think Marilyn Monroe was murdered. She didn't commit suicide.
Whoa.
All of the drugs.
This might
This
get
is a common
controversial.
one. This is a common one. All of the drugs that were found in her system that she supposedly like overdosed on pills were found in her blood, not in her stomach.
So what does that mean? Like it was a syringe?
Somebody killed her. Her body also went missing for like 4 hours after her death.
Hmm.
That's
I would say JFK, but that feels like really
You don't think he was real?
insensitive at this moment. What?
watching the news.
Wait, because it's raining?
No, because of the files that they just released.
Dude, the files
Wait,
dropped.
what?
Yeah, the JFK files.
It dropped.
What
It's like a
file?
whole thing. I'm not even gonna get into it. I haven't read
Alright.
them yet.
Pages of, like,
I didn't know about that.
The CIA
brother.
definitely
news.
killed him.
I didn't see it on TikTok.
No,
It
it was on
Instagram.
Instagram.
Yeah, it was on Instagram. People were like, "Oh my god."
Anyway,
You should read it.
my favorite thing to do is like out conspiracy the theorist. So like if someone's like the moon landing was faked, I'll be like, you believe in the moon?
Mhm.
You know, the Earth is flat. You believe that the Earth exists?
You believe in believing?
You believe in believing? Yeah.
I'm a
No.
believer.
A believer.
I lied.
Anyway,
So Bigfoot.
Bigfoot? Nah. The only Bigfoot I know is my husband. Actually, my brother
Look.
grew through 3 shoe sizes in one winter. So
Oh.
no.
Why would you think that?
Dude, my mind
You
is
get
working.
3 inches? Like 3 sizes is a little crazy.
Yeah,
Like,
my
but
mother
3
almost
inches was the
killed
first
him
thing.
because he kept growing out of his winter boots, and those are like really
Oh
expensive.
yeah. I don't have winter boots, which
Imagine.
is very. It's my 3rd year in like.
That's
fucking,
crazy.
Like New Hampshire. I still don't have boots. I don't think I'm gonna buy boots. I don't got the money for boots. Hey, take this.
I love being poor.
Um,
I love being poor. You said-
Why?
I'm joking. You said I don't got the money for boots. Like, dog, I get that.
Like
what?
Hall of Fame difficulty. Makes it fun. It makes it fun.
When you like bring up a struggle meal and everyone looks at you kind of funny, and you're like, you ate that?
He's got D-Haul.
No, I meant like growing up. You'd be like, oh yeah, I ate this growing up, and everyone looks at you kind of funny.
Like the worst I ate is like peanut butter rich crack.
We had yellow week where like all the foods we ate was yellow because like that, like
Corn.
corn,
Yup,
Kraft mac
yup.
and cheese, cornbread. Yeah,
Well, I mean, I can't really
Corn.
relate because like my mom would cook completely different foods
that's fair.
with
My mom,
also cheap meals.
yeah, my mom was like really good at like making things fresh.
Oh,
We
yeah.
weren't like always had food on the table. It wasn't like that was a concern, but yeah, it was still, you know, public service.
Say something.
I'm
That's it. So,
giving
let's
up.
Oh, I got 2, but I'll wait for that one later. Wait, I feel these.
I'm scared now.
What is one thing that not many people know about you?
I don't know. I'm like I feel like people who know me know like I have celiac disease, which is like an autoimmune disorder. I can't have gluten. My body thinks it's an enemy, so
Yeah.
my body's like gluten is the op, like, and then it attacks itself. But that's like something that's fairly common for people to know because like eating is a big
They need to if they want
yeah
to
they
eat.
need to if they want to like eat with me and
The allergy table.
all right.
And that penis
You probably went to the special classroom. That's not.
Oh my god.
Hmm, I don't know. Like I feel like I'm an open book. But like also
reference to creative writing.
that's
Nice.
crazy.
Really fun.
I was a varsity cheerleader for 2 years.
I feel like that's. I feel like you did tell me about that.
I did
but
tell.
then I
It's
forgot.
usually my fun fact.
It's like two truths, one lie.
Yeah. And then I'm a theater kid.
That's
That's not
no. Everyone
All
knows
right.
that.
All right. Fine. I won a state award for FCCLA.
Was
that?
You don't know? Okay, so FCCLA, New Hampshire chapters actually shut down my senior year of high school, but Family, Career, and Community Leaders of America.
How'd you get the award? Like, what was it for?
I did a project. So that was like you go to a conference every year, you do a project for it like all year. My first project in high school was on seatbelts. And how many people like didn't wear seatbelts because it's not required in New Hampshire. My second year was suicide prevention. Oh gosh, I don't even remember my third. Um, but yeah. But I won an award for the seatbelt one.
Nice.
Give us two truths and one lie now.
2 truths and 1 lie.
Well, because I don't have anything else. Let's see how much we know Grace.
Let's see. All right.
This would be really
Well,
bad. We get less than 66%.
um, I hmm. My husband has 14 first cousins. First cousins. I lived in Ohio for the first 6 years of my life. And my parents were not always pastors when I was alive. Like when I was born.
I think.
Can you repeat all of them backwards?
Backwards?
Yeah.
So like for the last one
Yep.
one first. So my parents were not always pastors while I was like alive.
Okay.
I lived in Ohio for the first 6 years of my life, and my husband has 14 first cousins.
I think the first one.
Which way?
The one about the cousins. Because 14
Israel?
It's
the
true.
country. Yeah. Okay.
It's 2 truths and a lie, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So there's two.
There's 2 truths and a lie.
There's one lie.
There's 1 lie.
Okay.
I tried to trick her up with like
I
going
don't think the
backwards
Ohio
to
one's
see
real.
it. Ohio?
I don't think so. I've never heard her speak about Ohio
Yeah, I know.
or even anything great about Ohio.
I know Abby's family's from Ohio.
She could be lying.
Well,
She
no,
could use
like
that
the
as-
Midwest.
Oklahoma.
That too.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait.
so it's
Her
same
family's
thing.
from Oklahoma.
But either way, she never talked about Ohio. She doesn't call it
She
pop.
doesn't talk to us.
She calls it soda. She
Is
doesn't
it
call
pop
it pop.
over there?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's pop.
pop.
It's pop all through the
Oh.
Midwest.
But she knows that though.
But that's because she knows things, unlike us.
Sure.
I'd be knowing stuff.
I don't know.
And also, Abby insists on calling it pop. You think I would like not know where the regions are? She like lists them out.
What if she said 3 lies?
What if I
Then
said
those
they're
are
all
three.
lies?
But that's a trick.
That's not a good trick.
That's a terrible trick. That's just lying.
Yeah, it's funny.
You're the worst, man.
I can guarantee you I'm not playing a trick. I'm a terrible liar, and that is true.
Can you repeat them in the order 2, 3, 1?
2, 3, 1?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, like from the original order?
Yeah.
Okay, so I lived in Ohio for the first 6 years of my life. My parents were not always pastors after I was born, and my husband has 14 first cousins.
That last one's wrong.
You think so?
No, because like it's parent. I don't think your mom's going that.
My mom is a pastor.
Well, okay, this
Okay,
be
that's
like,
true. Wait.
wait,
For how long though?
and
Was it
how
the
many
whole
years
life?
has she been alive?
I've been alive for 20 years.
Is this also part of the two truths and a lie?
No.
I think that's true. That would let's gain momentum. I think that second one's wrong. I'm going with that's my lie.
Which, wait, I don't remember which one's say what
The lie is the Ohio one for me. What about you? You can't take my answer.
you have so many
Stop.
calling. The greatest phone out. If I can't do Ohio, I, um, the pastors.
Dom's right.
Yes.
So my parents have always been pastors. My mom has all of her courses for ordination. She just didn't take the vows. My parents met in ministry school, and they've been pastors my whole life. My dad's done other jobs on the side, but he's always been a pastor. Um, Sam has 14 first cousins, not including their spouses or children. His uncle and his aunt had 9 kids biologically.
Wait, so the lie is.
The lie is that my parents weren't always pastors. I lived in Ohio for the first 6 years of my life. We moved around a lot, and then we moved to New Hampshire when I was 6 years old. My little brother was 18 months old. He screamed the entire way. Yeah.
Did you have any input when moving to New Hampshire?
No.
Uh,
I was 6 years old. Um, although I did have input, I told my parents I was going to have a little brother, and they were like, "That's crazy."
I think you have told me that.
And then, as I told my parents, I wanted a little brother for my birthday, and then, and then they were like, "Grace, we're pregnant. You want to find out the gender?" And I was like, "I already know."
How much longer after your birthday did your brother come out?
Um, so I don't even know. Like, I was born in May, so my brother was born in January.
The next year? Well, like,
No, no. So, it's me. My sister Liberty is about 2.5 years younger than me. She was born in 2006, um, in November, and Joseph was born in 2010 in January. So we're all about 3 years apart.
mhm.
And then Nora was born in March of 2013.
So maybe she did have input.
That's crazy. No, but I have 3 younger siblings.
Hmm.
We're all about 3 years apart, which is really
Which
funny.
makes you the oldest.
Oldest child.
Oldest child, best child.
And speaking of oldest,
Are you the middle child? Oh, you are.
I'm
Yeah,
the
they get away
oldest.
with everything.
Speaking of getting away, you're getting away from college soon.
Yes.
So we collectively, us and our audience, our fan base, we want to know what your favorite college memory was
Favorite college memory
from college.
from college.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a tough question at this point because it's April and no one wants to be here. Um, let's see. Like, are we talking like specific moment or like thing?
um,
Like, what are we talking
I
about?
mean, depends on what you can like think of and remember. I feel like when I think of stuff like this, I think of like one, like try to think of like an actual memory, like a
Mm,
specific time or event, whatever. But can't think of that. I think of like a feeling, like
mm. I
yeah.
mean, I don't know. I would say like academically, I think one of my favorite memories is my first like workshop experience. I was in a fiction workshop and the energy in the room was just amazing. So fiction workshop is basically where we all submit our creative work and then critique it for each other. Um, I don't know, the group was great. The professor was good. Um, it was just a fun crew to be in. Probably my favorite memory. Um, I think that getting involved in like clubs was one of the best things I did. Um, Especially getting involved with InterVarsity. I met some of my really close friends. I ended up rooming with some people that I met, and I met my mentor, um, who I really look up to, which is like your question from earlier. I didn't meet her till college, so
Mm-hmm. And that's Hannah.
yeah, Hannah, love Hannah. Yeah, I don't know. Like favorite specific memory would probably be like moments I had. So last year, second semester, I roomed with my friend Kylie and my best friend Abby, and I don't know, it was just a really good experience. It was like peak roommate activities. It was fun. It was nice on when the Percy Jackson show was coming out. We would like all watch it together every Tuesday night, and like with a cup of tea. Yeah.
That's cool.
Alright. Ow, my finger. Okay. Alright, do you wanna do that one? Which one do you wanna do?
Oh.
It has been an hour. Not including the 6 minutes of okay. Okay, well I do wanna know this. For your pet peeve, what's your biggest pet peeve? You got a pet peeves? Everybody has pet peeves. Red flags.
Yeah, pet peeve. Um, when people interrupt others during class or like talk over the professor. Yeah,
Did you happen to have someone named Casper in your class?
no comment for legal reasons.
Damn.
I plead the fifth. That's my pet peeve. And also Massachusetts drivers.
Yeah, dumb.
What do you want your legacy to be here at Snow?
um, I I think that it's different depending on what circle you come from. Like academically, I think I've been a pretty good student. Um, I know that I am top of my program. I actually just won an award for that. I'm going to an award ceremony um, for this graduating year. But I think that I also want people to know me as like a warm, welcoming presence, someone who was involved and someone who actually cared. So. Mm.
All right.
Remember?
No, I remember. So,
On a scale of 1 to 10, what's your favorite flavor of birthday cake?
Oh, hot take. I don't like birthday cake. I like birthday pie. I'm sorry. Every year for like 10 years, I've had lemon meringue pie as my birthday cake. Did I ruin the question?
That's
I will say, my sister-in-law made it was like a strawberry cream cake, and it was like freeze-dried strawberries that were like blended into a vanilla cake, and that would probably be my favorite.
whoa,
10 out of 10.
whoa.
10 out of 10 is wicked good with a cream cheese frosting. Mm.
well, I mean, we just asked your last question, but do you have any final thoughts for us, for the audience, for the world before you sign off?
Jesus loves you. Yeah. Also, this is the sign for sushi.
I forgot you're in that class.
I see the great fall and the beauty of it all when the sun comes shining through. Tomatoes, rainbows in my mind, but I think of you sometime. Now it's spend some time with you, just the two of us. We can make it. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. Like castles in the sky. Just the two of us. Don't wait for me.
Hey guys, I'm Dom. Your knee.
Yes, man. The metal. Oh god. It dug in. Whatever. I'm waiting for my aroma. Hi, I'm Justin.
And what's your name? Well, what's your last name? That's how you pronounce it? I did not think that.
Wait. Oh.
What's the story behind the name change? Whoa!
For like the balloons, like I messed up.
Oh, we did a thumbs up.
Okay. But we're not
We'll do it in post. Um,
gonna post.
how was that? How was your wedding?
That was my wedding.
Yeah, was that pretty cool?
Well, day before, about 2 days before my wedding, like actually, and
Okay.
the road to venue was a dirt road. So like that was actually the worst. And then at the last second, we were able to
Did you take a helicopter or something?
no, the guys like they like filled the dirt road.
Oh.
It's really funny. Anyway.
Hmm.
Say something.
Oh, so you live in a town? Yeah, Allenstown. Can you tell me about yourself? That was good.
Where I grew up.
Um,
You're graduating
you're graduating.
in
You're a senior.
in in
Yeah.
what?
I
Is that when you say you like fiction? Is that because you don't like nonfiction?
No.
Okay.
um
Do you read the news at all?
no.
What?
Keep my will to live.
Okay.
Oh, the news sucks, man. These days,
True.
sucks.
Sometimes
Yeah.
In Allenstown about dirt roads, and all
And
that.
ex-boyfriend dads. Yeah.
no, that was
Oh.
Allenstown.
Oh.
Oh.
Mhm.
Boonies,
The Boonies? Is that like a show? The
Oh,
yeah,
Boondocks?
she's gonna explain it.
So the Boonies is basically what it airs. Never heard this before?
So this is like
The
Neanderthals?
boonies, it's like the sticks. It's like the
sticks,
dirt.
It's like yeah. it's referring to a rural area where there's a lot of people.
Ah. Oh no. Oh no. No.
So it's like before industrialization.
No, it's after industrialization and then after the monster.
Oh.
Like we had a bunch of mills.
Mhm.
What?
So Dunder Mifflin Corps.
Crazy.
Um.
Not like logging paper, but like
Yeah, no, yours the sticks.
Do you have water?
yeah.
Okay, that's
There was a drought.
There was a drought.
Yeah, no, there
There's
was a
the
flood.
flooding. The flooding.
There was
Yeah. Oh my god.
National drought coming up. It's raining out. What do you think about the weather? And why is it so bad? Why is it so
Yeah.
All right,
True.
the news.
Speaking of news, what did we just come from today? Like before the 99s.
Standing out of the darkness, fuck.
I can't see that at all.
You
They
can't
see the
see that
pin
at
a little
all. You might be
bit. Mm-hmm.
Wait, what if you like move the camera
I
or like
can
stand
back
up?
Yeah.
Or yeah.
So, the out of
Step to
darkness walk.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Slay.
We are working on and we raised as of 4,000.
Hell yeah. And so I know that you were a co-chair on this, and I'm assuming that stemmed from you working at the Chandler Center.
So I worked with so is it not?
No, wait. Your mic.
So
Is it? Is it dead?
Wait. Oh no. Oh no. Is yours blinking?
Hello? That might mean it's dead.
I don't think it's on. Wait, tap it again.